What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Got the Trump fingers out. That's how you know it's a great day. It's about 55 degrees, super sunny out, no clouds. Anyway, I got an interesting video I think a lot of you are going to like. What did I pay for my 2022 Nissan Frontier S 4x4? People asked me that before, and I give them numbers that I think are right, but honestly, I don't remember because it's been years ago, and at the time, I didn't really care. So we'll get into that too. Let's check out the numbers. But first, let me give you a little backstory of where I was in life when I bought this truck. Okay, so real quick, you may not think this is important, but I promise it is. Okay, so when I bought this truck, 2 years, well, let's see, I bought this in 22. So in 2019, I ended up starting a business. And I started a business because the company I was working for was going out of business. And I knew it, everybody knew it. It was just whatever. So, but the problem is I hadn't been paid from that business for like a couple weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks. So I was essentially flat broke. And at the time, I just had our first kid, I didn't do anything. My wife had our first kid, and he was maybe a couple months old. Let's see, March, April, May, June. He was 4 months old, and we had no money. We had no jobs because she was unemployed. Stay-at-home mom, and I was needing to start a business with zero money. Sorry, so things were kind of sketchy for a minute. So that happened, and I ended up going and getting a truck that I needed to start the business because I had to pull the trailer. And the truck ended up being way overpriced because I had terrible credit, because I was living on credit cards, not making the payments, and trying to get through whatever thing I was going through with my previous employer. Anyway, so I took a truck out. It was a 2016 Chevy Silverado, and it had about 40,000 miles on it. So it's 2019 at the time. So it's a 2016 truck, had 40,000 miles on it. Ended up getting it for 18% interest. That's how bad my credit was, because I had no money to put down. I ended up getting it for 18% interest, which is almost illegal. It's so high, right? And the payment on that was $720 a month for, I don't know how many years it was. It had to be 4 or 5, or it had to be at least 6 years, 8 years. I don't know. Now, luckily for me, everything worked out, right? So I started the business. Everything was going good. It was building consistently. And before you know it, we weren't poor no more. We were mediocre, right? We were fine. So the problem is that truck was wearing out. So that truck was getting upward of 160,000 miles already on it. It already had a new transmission I had to put in, which almost put me out of business. That was another whole story I won't get into. But we needed another vehicle. And all we had other than my Chevy was a 2018 Chrysler 300 that had about 15,000 miles on it. So not a lot. And we just had we were about to have our second kid, and which was a complete accident. So we needed something bigger. And I don't know if you guys know, but the back seats of those vehicles, if you think a mid-size truck is small, the back seat of a Chrysler 300 for 2 car seats is very small. I would say it's smaller than this. If anything, it's much more difficult to get to because you got to drop down, and it's just a small car. So we decided to get rid of that. My credit at the time wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing. I think it was like in the mid 6s, which is great because when I bought the Chevy, that thing was like in the mid 4s, right? Almost unbelievably low. So fast forward now to 2022. I'm looking for another vehicle I can use, and I know I want to start going off-road. I want to do more camping. I want to do more stuff with the family. I need a vehicle that's 4-wheel drive and can get us all there without costing me $60,000 like trucks do. So I put in a loan application through my bank or whatever, and Nissan came back and said, "You're pre-approved, come on down, let's work a deal." I said, okay. So that's when I took the Chrysler 300 that at the time I owed 14,000 and change on. They were going to give me 19,000 and change, and I had a little bit of money to put down. So we ended up going down there and working a deal. And then I picked out this truck, mainly because it's the only 4x4 4-door option they had on the lot, and I didn't want to wait because I was astounded anybody would give me a loan, because I knew my credit wasn't good to begin with. So when they said, yeah, we'll give you some money if you come down here and pick out a vehicle, I jumped right on it, like any person who's never had a new vehicle in their life would do. So digging through the driver door compartment, I found the receipt of the truck, and I forgot it was in there, and it's a little wet. It's not wet, it's like crumbled up because it's been wet, because when I took this truck out to Richland, the whole driver's side door compartment filled up with water, so it's a little crinkly, it's been underwater. But we did find the entire receipt, and I'm gonna go over the numbers on it and show you guys what I paid for it. And by the way, shout out to you guys or gals who have had something drastic in your life happen, and you had to quit your job, you had to start a business from scratch with no money, a mortgage already, cars you couldn't afford, and a baby you just had. Shout out to you guys who stepped up and got it done. That's awesome, because I know what it's like, and that shit sucks. So let's get into the numbers. Okay, you can see here is a 2022 Nissan Frontier. It had 15 miles on it when I got it. VIN number, it is a Frontier 4x4. This is the base model S. I don't think it's on here anyway, but whatever. Okay, so here, let's start right here. Vehicle purchase price, $40,870. That seems high for what I got, but like I said, they said they were going to give me a truck for a little bit of money, so I jumped on it. I didn't even ask any questions. Honestly, I didn't look at any of this. I didn't look at any of that information because honestly, I didn't care. It could have said whatever, and I would have taken the new vehicle, because all the vehicles I had were either way too small for a growing family, or they had 1 million miles on them and we're not going to last that much longer. So if you're wondering why I took some of these options, nowadays, now that I know what I know and where I am in life, I would have said, well, I ain't paying for that, so take it off. I'm not paying for that, so take it off. It would have been different. But at the time, they said they're going to give me a new truck, and I took it. So all right, back to the numbers. Okay, so we had a pre-delivery service charge, $795. I don't even know what that is. This literally came off the lot and they detailed it. I don't know if it costs them $800 to detail a vehicle. I don't know, whatever. Electronic registration fee, $100. Okay, whatever. Sales tax, they can't help that. That's what it is. County tax, okay, sure. Let's see here. Title registration, okay, they can't do nothing about that. Doc stamp taxes, I don't even know what that is. So here we go, let's see. Trade-in allowance, come on. Trade-in allowance, $19,000. So 19 grand is what they're going to give me for my 2018 Chrysler 300. I think it had like 20,000, 18,000 miles on it when I traded it in. We literally didn't drive it at all. We had it almost brand new. So we've had it for, what, 4 years almost at the time. It only had like less than 20,000 miles on it. So it was in really, really, really good shape, basically brand new. And they gave us more money than I thought it was even worth. So that also incentivized me to get down there, sign the papers, make a deal. Okay, so let's see, trade-in balance. I owed $14,457.16 on the Chrysler. So the trade-in was, the down payment was $4,500. Basically $4,500. I gave them $2 grand in cash, and the total down payment being $6,542, which means the balance due upon delivery, I paid $36,889.35 for the 2022 Nissan Frontier. Now, obviously, it didn't look like this before or when I got it. A lot of mods went into it and whatever. But for a brand new vehicle for 36 grand, I mean, the trade-in and all of that stuff, that didn't really matter to me because it was kind of imaginary money. I mean, I didn't notice the money being taken or, you know, whatever. So I didn't care about the trade-in. They said 36 grand, I'll give you a new truck. And my payment on this, I think I got it for 8%, which is 10% less than what I got my last vehicle for at the time. So I pay $600 a month for this, which I'm totally fine with. It's still substantially less than what I paid for the Chevy and what I paid for the Chrysler. So this is probably my second lowest car payment ever, right? So I'm super happy about that. And a lot of the payments going toward the principal now instead of interest like before. So that's really good. But yeah, that's what I paid for. So guys, let me know down in the comments, did I pay too much? I don't know. I guess it's too late now, but Did I pay too much? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you drive, and let me know if you thought you got a good deal or not. Also, let me know what some of these charges are, because honestly, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's too late now, I don't even care, but let me know what some of these are. So not this weekend, but next weekend, I got another video coming out with a really nice Toyota Tacoma TRD. We're gonna go out to Citrus, we're gonna do some off-roading. I'm gonna show you guys some real apples to apples comparison, because he has a lifted, I think it's on 35s too. So he's got a lifted TRD, and we're gonna do a lot of the obstacles, and I'm gonna try to have him not use his rear locker to see the difference in traction control and all that stuff. That'll be a really great video. Oh guys, don't forget, so I created a family channel that a lot of the non-truck related stuff is going to be on, the camping, the general vlogging, if you guys want to see that. I'll leave that link down in the description. It is Aaron G, Aaron G. I'll put a tag right here. Go ahead and head over to that channel, give it a like, watch a couple videos, and we'll see you guys next time.